Hi, fourth grade. Okay, I'm going to show you how to fold the paper for this artwork. So you're going to get a piece of paper and you're going to hold it in front of you the tall way. So that would be vertical, okay? So the vertical way. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to make a hamburger fold. So it's going to be all the way half. You want to really make sure that your corners match up very nicely. Okay, so do your hamburger fold, and what I like to do is I like to take my nail and kind of scrape across it to get a nice crisp fold. Then, after you have it folded in half, you are going to take one side, so the front, and you're going to fold the front, one side, down so it's nice and even with the bottom. Okay, so it's going to look like this. It's going to have kind of like a little flap like this. Okay. Now, when you're ready to start drawing, okay, so when you start drawing your face or whatever it is, you are going to want to draw it with it folded in like this. Now, if you can see this line right here where the fold is, no matter what your animal or creature or fish is, the mouth needs to be right on this line. Okay, as you can see in mine, you can see the lips are right on this line because that way when you open it up, you have the top lip right here and the bottom lip here. So then when you open it up, you draw the whole mouth on the inside. Okay, so the mouth must be lined up on the fold. Okay, so I'm going to quickly draw mine. Now you'll want to use pencil first to be sure that you don't mess up, and then you can trace it in Sharpie. So I'm going to draw mine really quick. I'm just going to make something up here. Okay, so I'm working on drawing mine right now. I'm just going to make it kind of like a smiley face type. Maybe almost like an emoji. Okay, so what I've done, you can see, is that I've added the lips right directly, the middle of your lip right here where your mouth would open needs to be on that line. So whether you do a fish or a bird, a beak, anything, it needs to go right on that line, okay? So now I'm going to finish adding some of my details that I want. I'm adding some hair. I'm going to add some eyelashes. Okay, so I've added my details. Okay, now I'm going to open it up. So now here is where I have to connect the lines. Okay, so I'm going to draw the lines on the side of the head. Okay, so I've just connected the lines from here to here. Okay, and now here's my mouth. Now I'm going to add some details in the mouth. I'm going to add a little uvula, which is like the hangy thing on the back of your throat. I could add maybe something in its mouth. I could add ears now. Anything that you want, okay? So now, in this one, I added a little tiny fish, like the big fish was eating it and opening his mouth. So you'll want to add teeth, any sort of details that you want. You're going to trace everything in Sharpie marker, and then you can erase your pencil lines, and then you can begin coloring it in. Okay, so as you guys get done and you've traced in Sharpie and class is almost done, you don't have to be done with this today. You don't have to be done. We do have class next week. Now, you'll want to make sure that you put your name on the back, okay, and then your substitute will then collect them. So don't forget to put your name on the back, And you'll also want to be coloring these in with crayon. I forgot to mention that. Because crayon tends to go by faster, and my markers, since it's the end of the year, are running kind of low, so they're not looking very nice. So you'll want to use crayon. Any questions? Ask your substitute.